Hello. Okay, so I have a short message here for somebody from a grandmother. This grandmother is watching you. She is trying to get a message out to you. She really is trying hard. I don't know if you've been picking her up or if you've been oblivious to the fact that she's there. I don't know who this is for anyway. But it's for somebody here because that's what I asked for. This grandmother is trying to give you the inspiration to seek out. We've got the hunter there. She's giving you the inspiration to seek out something that is so important to you that needs to be. See, you've got the hunter and the warrior both together, but the hunter is tracking and the warrior is building boundaries. A warrior is not somebody that sends that arrow out to hurt anybody. No, the warrior, the modern warrior, is not warlike, is not for fighting, is not out to harm anybody. The warrior is somebody who builds healthy boundaries, that knows their worth. And this grandmother is giving is trying to give inspiration to somebody who is seeking something. Someone wants something quite a bit. Sorry, I was looking at the card, not the camera. Somebody is seeking something, okay? And this grandmother is trying to give you the inspiration that you need to go for it, but at the same time to be a modern warrior and make boundaries, bring boundaries into whatever it is you're seeking. Because we've got the moon, which means that there is a new cycle. Something has recently ended, but there's something now that you need to allow yourself to find. Now, there's a moon also. Actually, there's an eclipse there on the hunter. There's an eclipse. So it's not easy for you to see it, because part of it is, well, quite a bit of it is still in the shadow, because it's not easy for you to find. But grandmother here is seriously trying to let you know. She's trying to send energy to you so that you can start on your journey, so that you can get started on the journey of finding what it is that you are wanting. Because the hunter is very intent on wanting it, but with the eclipse there, it's not actually quite clear in your mind yet. It's in all your heart what it is that you're actually looking for. The cycle that ended has brought in a new one. When one door closes, another door opens. That is the nature of life itself. There's no end, because every ending is just a new beginning, okay? And she's trying to give you that message. She's trying to give you that message to stay positive in what you want. But when you do go for this, because it's in the shadow, but basically just because it's a matter of strength, inner strength, to create boundaries along the way. Okay? So make sure you bring those boundaries close to you. You put those boundaries, and now a boundary is not a brick wall. A boundary is not something to keep people out. A boundary is to say, enough's enough. You're not going to do this to me. Okay? It's not a wall that says, no bugger's getting through that. Nobody's getting near me again. It's a boundary to say that you can come close, but you're not doing that. And if they carry on doing that, heck, you're the warrior. Get rid. Let them go. Now, the next card, if I can, inspiration. I think I've already shown you that one. That's what she's giving you. That's what your grandmother is giving to you. She's trying to get that through, that message through to you, to go for what you want, go for what's lurking somewhere in your mind, in your heart. You've had a closing, an ending, so that's brought on a new cycle. There's never an ending to cycles, but there's always a way to improve every cycle. That way to improve every cycle is by listening out for inspiration, taking notice of inspiration, but also, where's it gone? Also knowing what to stop. You don't let everything in, you don't let everybody in. You have to make boundaries. And if people don't want to respect your boundaries, then they're not welcome. They've got no place in your life. Now, the final card is Rebel, Free Spirit. Oh my God, you are so ready to take the advice of grandmother. Can you see the word grace? She's bringing this to you because of what you went through, okay? She wants you to find this new opportunity, and she's trying to point you in that direction. But you've got to put the barriers down and build up boundaries instead. Now, a barrier keeps things out, keeps you shut out. A boundary is like a line in the sand. If you step over that line, mate, you're a goner. That's the light of the modern warrior. You are a free spirit, but at the moment, you're not allowing it. You need to let that inner rebel shine, okay? And again, here, can you see we've got another eclipse? That's why I know you're not letting it shine. You're keeping it in. It's still in the dark. And that's why grandma is trying to get through to you. Can you see the waves of energy that she is sending to you? They are blue, and there is violet there and blue. Okay, so we've got the violet of the spirit and the blue of the emotions. Now she's sending that energy to you to communicate with you. Okay, take the time out to find some peace and quiet, and just clear your mind and say, Gran, what is it you want to tell me? I'm ready to listen. Help me do this. Thank you, Gran. Or words to that effect. You know your grandmother. You know who she is. You know the language between the two of you. But it's time for you to shift the darkness and let your rebelliousness come to the light, so that you can live as the free spirit that Gran knows that you're meant to be. Okay, that's all for now. Hope it helps someone. Hope it is good for somebody. Let me know if it is. Let me know if you know who I'm talking about. Let me know if you know the situation. A good tarot reader and a good spirit communicator always wants to know the feedback. Okay? We always need clear feedback. So, all my love, and please let me know if you recognize this as your message. Bye for now. Bye bye.